Andrzej Sawilski has a company in northeast Poland, just a few kilometers away from the border to Russia. It's a family-run enterprise with a workforce of 8. The factory, a converted barn, turns out wooden soles for the shoe industry. His customers are in Germany and Scandinavia. Business is good, but it could be better with lower labor costs, which is why the boss wants to set up a new production center in neighboring Russia. But the authorities across the border made it immediately clear that Polish businesses are not welcome.
The Russian officials were against me investing there. The regular people were friendly, but the authorities weren't playing ball.
That's despite trade restrictions having been relaxed 3 years ago between the Masuria region of northeast Poland and the Russian enclave of Kaliningrad. Residents on both sides of the border have special visas for the other country.
Almost all of my friends and neighbors go over to Russia to buy cheap cigarettes and gasoline, although I don't.
Braniewo is 8 kilometers away from the border to Kaliningrad. It's a small town with a population of around 10,000, but a big shopping hub with a plethora of supermarkets. They thrive on demand from Russian customers. Russian shoppers are permitted to take up to 500 euros worth of goods back across the border each day. Demand for certain goods has increased since the Western sanctions were imposed on Russia.
Everyone comes here. There's a better range and it's cheaper. I bought myself some shoes.
Over half the shoppers in this supermarket come from the Kaliningrad region. Top of many shopping lists are dairy products and sausages from the EU. Items no longer available back home in Russia due to the sanctions.
There's no more cheese from Europe, so I bought some Polish camembert.
Everything's more expensive in Russia. And poorer quality, too. For us, cheese is a delicacy.
We continue our journey up to the coast. Just a year ago, the area was swarming with Russian tourists, on and off season. But that custom has plummeted since the crisis in Ukraine. Alexandra Baranchevich has seen turnover at the restaurant she runs reduced by more than half. The remaining trickle of Russian customers has left locals lunching among themselves again.
You just don't see Russian visitors anymore. I could count on one hand our last Russian customers.
The local Porsche dealership had been enjoying good business with cross-border car buyers. To cater to demand from Kaliningrad, the manager even recruited Russian-speaking staff. Since the Ukraine crisis erupted earlier this year, though, the inflow of Russians looking to buy luxury goods from the West has flagged. And that slump in business has also been affecting the dealership's biggest source of turnover: repair and maintenance services. The head of the dealership hopes that crucial business from the East will return sooner or later.
Both Polish and Russian customers, they expect the highest quality they can get, and this is actually what they are here for. And that's what's in common between Polish and Russian customers. So we are trying to stay away from the politics and just to focus on our job.
Back to the shoe sole manufacturer, where the manager is determined to pursue his expansion plans in Kaliningrad. He's waiting for a resolution of the Ukraine crisis and an improvement in the investment climate in Russia.